For this nanoswarm hive, it's really easy. Just attack all the rocket angels, and then destroy this thing. Helpful tip, have all of your javelin soldiers attack the same rocket angel at the same time for maximum damage. This next one got me really confused, but take your spy and right-click on these tank busters and have them infiltrate the instant generators. Then have your javelin soldiers attack these turrets. You might have to do this a couple times because the effects will eventually wear off. So have the turrets destroyed and then destroy the tank busters. And then of course destroy the nanoswarm hive. For this one, have one of your peacekeepers, or two of them, use the riot shield and they will be a tank as your other peacekeepers mow them down. Again, it helps if all your peacekeepers focus on one troop at a time. And instead of having your peacekeepers destroy it, you have to have an engineer get in. Take your cryo-legionnaires and your peacekeepers right over to the front bridge so the cryo-legionnaires can freeze them and the peacekeepers can take them out. And of course, build some multi-gunner turrets. As far as your top secret protocols, try to go for free trade as quickly as possible so that you can get a lot of money faster. And for your defense, it will be very wise of you to put cryo-legionnaires inside the multi-gunner turrets and then just have regular multi-gunner turrets. And then some spectrum towers on top of that. You only need defense for over here and over here. The enemy won't send aircraft your way, except through over here. One very sneaky thing you can do is train an engineer to capture that power plant because it costs less for you to train an engineer and capture it than it is to build a whole new power plant. This works of course unless you're an idiot like me and forget to defend over here. A very handy thing for late game is an air base. You'll see why in a bit. One big brain move you can make is capture all these oil derricks and communication posts that are scattered around the map. Here's an overpowered way to use the airport. You know how Detsu wants you to repair these bridges. So instead of just sending engineers over by themselves or in a multi-gunner, put them in a sentry bomber and have them get dropped off over here. You can also do the same thing for the oil derricks that are over here. And for this one. And for repairing the bridges, you get King Onis. And if you want your sentry bombers to be more useful, put a top secret protocol point in advanced aeronautics. Next phase, you have to capture the Mecha Bay and the Instant Dojo. So just destroy the turrets that are guarding it and do so. Just try not to destroy the Instant Dojo and Mecha Bay. One thing you can do is use the Archer Maidens you got from repairing the bridge and take down all of the aircraft that are around. Now that you have captured these two, feel free to destroy this base however you want. Harbinger gunships work pretty well. Or you can just use your sentry bombers that you already trained up if you use the method I just showed. And if you're doing the Harbinger gunship thing, they can go off screen. So to select all units, press Q. I just figured this out. For this part of the challenge, it would be smart of you to make a save, because there's a lot that could go wrong very quickly. So for this section of the mission, just let your cryo-legionnaires do the thing, and then after they've done their thing, have Tanya kick all their butts very quickly. The trick here is to let the troops come to you, and not vice versa. Though Tanya is very capable of taking units out on her own, it is smarter to have her hang in the back. One thing you can do is have Tanya lure these troops over to your cryo-legionnaires in this tiny bridge area to trap them, so that the cryo-legionnaires don't spread themselves out by also attacking here and here. And apparently, in order for your cryo-legionnaires to attack Commander Kenji's King Oni, you have to manually tell them to do so. They won't automatically do it. I don't know if this is a bug or a weird gameplay feature, but it's a thing.